Good noon world, or good morning, I should say. It's 10:40 a.m. Hope you guys enjoyed my video I made yesterday. Today I'm off work, so I'm happy. I can relax. And tomorrow I work at 9:30. What time do you work tomorrow? I believe not. Sundays I work 9:30. At 9:30 I come at 9:30. For the past 2 weeks I came at work at 9:30, so I'm assuming I work at 9:30. I'll just go to work and not show up at 9:30 tomorrow. Yeah. Today I'm off. Thank God. I'm tired. If you hear the noise, I'm eating food. Obviously, I'm eating my second breakfast. This is pretty much my lunch, right? I'm eating my lunch pretty much. 2 egg sandwiches. Two suckle. Sorry, before I said shuffle eggs. No, it's suckle eggs. Suckle eggs. You can call them suckle eggs or sunny side, right? Suckle eggs or sunny side. Yeah, suckle eggs are like my favorite eggs. Yeah. What are your worst eggs, Ivan? Poached. Poached eggs, I don't like that much, obviously. Yeah, poached eggs is really good with a bet with an egg Bennet with a Benny. I like suckle eggs the best. Really good. And second for me is probably scrambled, and third boiled eggs. I'm not a really big fan of boiled eggs, but I mean, yeah. Suckle eggs is the best for sandwiches. When I have a nice sandwich, I like suckle eggs, obviously. Alright, for your buffet, will you have different kind of eggs? Um, I might have two options. I might have scrambled eggs and suckle eggs. You can either eat your scrambled eggs or you can eat your suckle eggs. Because not everyone likes scrambled eggs, right? Some people prefer suckle eggs or sunny side. Okay, I want you guys making suckle eggs and scrambled eggs. What about boiled eggs? No, you don't have to make boiled eggs. Most people don't really like boiled eggs. Just make suckle eggs and scrambled if you want, or you can just make one egg. Just make the suckle eggs. People prefer suckle eggs over scrambled. Sarah. Suckle eggs is better with like bacon and sausage than eating it with scrambled eggs, in my opinion. But we'll see what happens. Obviously, I what would the best time of day of meal be? The dinner, man. The dinner, the dinner, and then the dessert. Because you're looking at cheesecake. Was the breakfast food will be good, but it's not as good as the dinner food, right? The dinner food is that's where the but even for breakfast the actors are gonna be staring. They're all gonna want a piece of that menu. Why when I get a piece of the menu? Because they're gonna see the eggs, the bacon, the sausage, the French toast, the pancakes. I'm gonna make pancakes, French toast, eggs, bacon, sausages, donuts, and waffles too. You don't have to have waffles, but I mean, you don't need waffles. Just pancakes, French toast, and eggs, bacon. I can make scrambled and suckle eggs, and donuts and strudels. I'll have to make strudels. You can have them with your cream and toast bread. Oh, toast. Yeah, I'm also gonna have toast bread too. Have them with butter if you want, with your eggs and all that stuff. And also French toast. Yeah, and you have your coffee. The actors are gonna want a piece of that menu. Oh, I'm like, can we get a piece of that? I'm like, no, you're not getting a piece of menu. But they're really gonna envy the crewman for the dinner because the dinner is even better food, right? That's the real food, man. Yeah, that's the real food. Yeah, that's the real food. Because that's when you're getting the hamburger sliders, the ribs, the wings, the teriyaki. That stuff is. But the breakfast is good food too, though. Obviously. Well, the actors brag about the food. Yeah, they will. You're gonna see Peter Jackson and all the actors bragging during the documentary. The doc team films them. They wake up in the morning in their trailer. Yeah, we just finished. I just woke up. I'm about to do makeup. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to go start filming. The head of production's like, okay, that's a wrap. Time for break. You know what I'm saying? Like Peter, that's a wrap. Time for break. Peter's like, okay. Ivan VJ, it's time for break. You know what I'm saying? Everyone's lined up to eat breakfast, obviously. And you're gonna see Peter Jackson and all the actors are bragging. Yeah, today I'm gonna eat my French toast with my eggs, my bacon, my sausages. You know what I'm saying? And my strudels and my cereal. Yeah, they're all bragging with my nice coffee, my nice French vanilla. They're all bragging. Especially for the dinner, they're gonna brag. Because they're getting Hollywood doesn't serve the actors that kind of food. Hollywood serves the actors decent food, but the cheaper stuff. Like meat, potatoes, pasta, chili, and spaghetti, and that kind of stuff. That's pretty good food, but don't serve them that kind of food if you're filming for a year. Don't do that. No, serve them good food, man. Like luxury food. That way they're not stressed out. Sorry. I remember when I stayed in the hospital for 40 days, it was very depressing because when you stay at the hospital, you're not allowed to what? The hospital I stayed at, you're not the Pierre Jeunesse hospital. I wasn't the families are not allowed to bring their kids lunches. You have to eat the food at the fucking hospital. You don't even bring snacks. I remember one time my step parents they bought me doubles for me. And they wouldn't they you can't bring the McDoubles in a restaurant. In the hotel, I was so mad. I had to eat the shitty fucking food there. Yeah, is the hospital food terrible? Yeah, man. The hospital food is horrible food, man. It's horrible food. The one, the one I stayed in Gatineau had bad food. The Père Jeunesse food was not bad, but it wasn't great food, man. The food was not that good. Hence why what? Oh my god, I miss home, man. I want to eat my fucking food. Yeah. And that's me staying for 40 days. Imagine staying for 1 year and you're eating that kind of food. You serve them meat, potatoes, pasta, and like spaghetti and chili. The actors are going to be stressed out because that's shitty food. But if you serve them luxury food like the ribs and wings and teriyaki rice and sliders, that's good food. A nice salad, that's good food. The actors will not be stressed. They'll still be stressed out, but there's nothing worse than working in the middle of nowhere and getting served shitty food. I was in the hospital for 40 days, and it drove me nuts eating that food. And that was only for 40 days. Imagine 1 year. No, man. Okay? I mean, why is Hollywood serve the actors shittier food? Because they're cheap. They're fucking cheap, obviously. They're cheap people. Yeah. But what Hollywood does to keep the actors happy, once in a while they'll order pizza for them, that kind of stuff, to keep them going. But usually they serve them shittier food because Hollywood doesn't really thinks. But Hollywood companies they think that like food is not really an important thing for the movie project. I disagree. I think food is very important. You need to make sure your stars and your crewmen are fed well with a buffet, not one plate bullshit too. Obviously, Hollywood probably does do a few buffets here and there. I think for Lord of the Rings, they did a buffet. I think according to the book. But my point is, even if they did a buffet, they serve them what meat, spaghetti and meatballs, that kind of stuff. Don't serve them that. Serve them a luxurious menu, man. That way they're well fed. Okay? So Ivan, that's your breakfast menu? Yeah. That's my breakfast menu for Zanus. Eggs, I can have suckle eggs and scrambled eggs, bacon, sausages, French toast, pancakes, strudels, donuts, and I can have toast too. toast too. Obviously, you can have that with butter with your what? You have French toast and you have regular toast. You also have cereal. I'll have oatmeal, Captain Crunch, Fruit Loops. Three options of cereals. Samsara. That way you serve your crewmen a good breakfast also. All you can eat. Yeah. With your coffee, French vanilla, tea. Peter likes tea, obviously. Peter's not a coffee guy. He likes tea. Samsara. You serve them that kind of food, they're gonna work hard for you, man. For Lord of the Rings, they served like pancakes and like bacon, but not the kind of food I'm serving them, Samsara. Because Hollywood's cheap to run my company, Samsara. Will Peter be for serving the actors and crewmen a good breakfast? Yeah, he will. You're gonna ask me, Ivan, like, what do you, Ivan, like, we're gonna handle the food. Yeah, Peter. Me and you and Vijay are gonna handle the food for the movie. I'm not helping you with that. Yeah, help me with the call, man. He's like, Ivan, what do you think I'm serving him, son? I tell him, he's shocked. He's like, holy shit, that's the top notch buffet. So Ivan, yeah. I'm like, Peter, yeah. I don't want to serve. I don't want to serve spaghetti, meatballs. Like, I don't want to serve like steak, carrots, potatoes, and like chili and spaghetti. If I do that, the actors are going to be a bit pissed off. Yeah, Ivan, you don't want to serve. Yeah, I don't want to serve the actors and crewmen. I want to serve them top notch food. That way, you're not stressed. Like, oh, Ivan, you're right, man. There's nothing worse than working for like a year and you're getting sort of shitty food. Yes, man. I'm sorry. Man, this egg sandwich is so good. Oh my god. I'm sorry. I was just saying, yeah. I'm getting food from the farms. Everything made from the farms. Everything I'm getting from the farms. The bread, everything, yeah. From the farms, man. The eggs, the pork, the bacon, all that stuff from the farms. He's like, Ivan, you're getting food from the farms? He's like, holy shit. That's unheard of. Yeah, looking at good tasting food, good tasting burger meat, good tasting chicken wings. I might perhaps add chicken nuggets too. Maybe chicken strips. I could add chicken strips. No, I don't need to do that. It's enough food. Obviously. Yeah, Peter has to help me with the food, man. The food deal. Me, Vijay, and Peter are gonna call the farms. We'll do the food towards the end, towards like halfway, towards the end of the first year. We'll make the call for the food because we need to know how much crewmen are on board first before we can make the call for the food. Also, Sarah. The food and like set building will be like the last call pretty much because we need to know what. No, set building will be like halfway through first year once concert arts are done. We make the calls for the sets. Whereas food, um, costumes, armor, and weapons will make the call for that like halfway after concert arts are done. Um, right. Cameras that'll be early first year. Cameras will be like our first call, and cameras is our first call. Cameras and visual effects is our first call. Our first two calls, and then food and the luxury hotel is towards the end of the first year because we need to know how much people signed up on board before we call Bergerac Hotel because they're gonna ask us how much people do you have in your movie project, Bergerac Hotel, as well as the farm's gonna ask us, okay, you want a buffet, Ivan? Yeah, okay, how much people are you feeding? You have to tell them how much people you're feeding. About 1,500 people. 1,500 people, 1,500 people. Okay, how long, Ivan? For 2 years. About 2 years. So 2 years, yeah. third year and fourth year, we have to feed them all you can eat buffet. Okay, Ivan, you're gonna have to order this amount of pounds of pork, of beef. Okay, what deal can you give us? Ivan, we can give you and Peter a deal for $1 million, Ivan. The farm will tell us that $1 million for a deal for that. They can give you a deal, obviously. But me and Peter and all them are gonna have to call different farms though, because there's certain farms that only sell meat. There's certain farms that only sell meat. There's some farms who focus on vegetables, potatoes, lettuce. So you have to call different farms, and it'll probably cost me, VJ, and Peter a good like $1 million in cost for the movie, man. It's been crazy. That's a big deal too. We're showing the Sharks too, but the farm deal is not as big as like the camera deal, the visual effects deal, the costumes, armor, and weapons deal, and the Amazon deal, and like, I'm sorry, but the food deal is still a massive deal. You're gonna see the documentary. Me, VJ, and Peter, we make the calls for the farms. We tell them what we want to serve them. Okay, Ivan, what do you want to serve them? And we tell them what we want to serve them. Obviously, we also have to call the companies to rent the vending machines. As I'm not gonna give the actors and crewmen cans and that kind of stuff and plastic cups. No, have a vending machine. A vending machine for Peter's Ivan. You're gonna rent a vending machine, yeah, Peter. A vending machine for French vanilla, cappuccino. Obviously, I'll have French vanilla, cappuccino, coffee, and tea. You can also have hot chocolate too. And I was like, Peter, I know you like tea. I like my tea. Yeah, I'll make sure we have a tea vending machine for you. I know you like your tea, obviously. And what? He's like, you're renting a vending machine, Ivan? Yeah, a vending machine. I'm like for the soft drinks, yeah, I'm gonna have something like Subway where you can mix your drinks, that kind of stuff. Those, Subway, they have the high tech vending machine. I'm gonna have a vending machine like that for the drinks, for the soft drinks. That stuff we rent, obviously. We don't own that. We rent it. But the soft drinks, coffee, and all that stuff, we have to buy it from the companies, obviously. We have to find a company. Ivan, are you buying all the food in Switzerland? Yes. You can't buy food from America or Canada or a different country because you can't ship food on a plane. The food will go bad. The food will get spoiled. Hence why, and the farms have to. It's going to be a hassle for those companies. You can't fly in food every week to Switzerland. That's going to cost you a lot of money. Whereas if you order it from Switzerland in a nearby city, the trucks will just deliver the food every week. So Sarah. So every week the trucks every week the trucks deliver the food. Obviously, I don't know what city I'll be filming in Switzerland, but I'm gonna rent farms in a city that's not too far away, maybe an hour and a half away, 2 hours away. The trucks can easily deliver the food every day. So Sarah. Obviously. Peter, Ivan, are you gonna rent the building for the buffet, or I don't know, Peter? What do you think? Like, do you want to what? Do you wanna? Because Peter's like, Ivan, we're gonna be in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, we're gonna be in the middle of nowhere. So it's best that we build like a portable building where the chefs can make the food. We can do that, Ivan. Yeah, or we have to rent. I have to find a big building nearby. But the building can't be too far away from work. That's the thing, though, Samsara. It has to be pretty close by. That's my point. We'll see what happens. It is easier to rent the building. It's easier for the chefs, obviously. They already have a kitchen there, a dishwasher there, and everything. They can seat 1,500 people. Or you're going to have to build a portable building. I'm probably going to end up building like this portable building dome. And we have to put all the kitchen equipment in there. Yeah. Obviously, that's probably that's how it's going to work. Obviously. Because you can make it in trailers, but no, Peter. We're not making food in the fucking trailers, man. Like you did for the other rings. No. I have a big budget before. Yeah, Ivan. Yeah, let's get like top-notch kitchen equipment, Sarah. I know what I'm doing. That's why the actors are gonna want a piece of that menu, especially the dinner, man, and the dessert. They're gonna want a piece of that. The dessert too, because they're gonna see the ice cream, the apple pie, the strawberry pie, the cheesecake. And saying the chocolate. They're gonna want a piece of that. So we get a piece of that. I'm like, look, man, you're not getting a piece of this fucking menu, man. You know what I'm saying? And you're gonna see the actors constantly staring. And then Peter and like all the crewmen, they look at me, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Ivan, they can stare all they want, man. This food's for us, it's not for them. Yes, man. It's for us. It's not for you. So you're not getting a piece of the menu. I don't blame them for wanting a piece of that though, because they expect you. Because yeah, I know you because you now know I'm a billionaire. Me and VJ are billionaires. You think I'm gonna feed all you guys? I'm not. I can afford to feed them. The money's not an issue for me and VJ. I can easily take out an extra $10 million, and I can afford to feed all the extras, obviously. But to do that, I have to hire people. He's like, Ivan, I'm doing the math. It just won't work logistically. Yeah, it won't work. It will stall production, and you're gonna have to hire Ivan like 70 chefs, something crazy, man. Which means I have to take out an extra $10 million to pay those chefs their salary, and I also have to buy more food, obviously. The farms probably can't handle that. Ivan, we can't. We don't even have enough stuff. We don't have enough food for 30,000 people. Ivan, yeah, it's too much people. And guys, if you have 5,000, 30,000 people waiting for food, man, you guys can't even have seconds. You like once you eat your one, you're gonna have to eat your one plate. See what I'm saying? But they're gonna want seconds. By the time they wait in line for seconds, you gotta wait like an hour and a half just to get your meal, man, and another hour maybe just to get your second meal. It won't work. It will stall production. I'm only giving the cast and crew like a 2 hour window for break, and after that everyone has to go back to work and film. It won't work logistically, Sarah. See, in Hollywood, if you have 300 extras, 500 extras, if you have 300 extras, you can feed them. That's not that long. You can easily, it won't take long. But the moment you have 500, 1,000, you know what I'm saying? All my scenes, I'm gonna have at least a couple hundred extras for each of my scenes. See what I'm saying? Yeah, at least 500 plus extras, man. See what I'm saying? It won't work. That's why you can't feed them. But to keep them happy, pay them a lot of money. Pay them $180, which is a 9 to 5. That's like a $50,000 a year salary you're making. You work for 7 days, you make what? Almost $1,400. That's a good paycheck for a fucking. People can take time off work just to work my movie. I'm sorry? That's my point. I'm sorry? After this, I'm gonna go to the store, take a shower, go to the store, get my beer and smokes. Now enjoy the show with you guys. Yeah, and Silent 2 apparently it's a yeah. When I went online, there was a rumor it's coming out on the 29th, but it's not guaranteed it's coming out on the 29th. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You might hear the music. My younger brother listens to music. Yeah. Yeah. So if I choose Peter, I'll sign him to a 600 million Canadian deal. I'll give him $425 million of the box office royalties for the movie for the 4K Blu-ray sold on Amazon, and $90 million of the merch sold on Amazon. So sorry. Ivan, what about double that on my Peter? I'm not paying you double. You fucking greedy pig. This is enough, man. This is more than what you made for the Rings. I'm sorry. But because he knows my movie's gonna do a lot of money, he wants a bigger chunk of it. This is an opportunity for him to strike it rich. He wants that billionaire deal, Peter, because he's greedy. Like, Peter, I'm not signing you to a billionaire deal. You're crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? Peter, I don't know. I might make maybe eight. I don't know how much money I'm going to make around here. I might make maybe eight, maybe nine, maybe $10 million. I'm not going to give you $1 billion of the pie, man. You're greedy, man. So, Sarah, he's greedy, obviously. You might try and push for 850 million and maybe like 150 million, 200 million for the 150 million for the merch. and maybe like 40 million for the game because he knows if he signs that deal, it's $1 billion deal, $1 billion+ deal. He'll make it 600 million plus after taxes because he's greedy. You know what I'm saying? He'll be like, it's a deal, Ivan. I don't even make this in Hollywood. Yeah, $400 is more enough for me, Ivan. I'm just greedy. Yeah, he's greedy, obviously. Sir. When I offer them that, Peter will be a bit shocked because I gave him that money in freedom, free cash. Ivan, like, there's no strings attached to this contract. I'm like, what? What do you mean strings attached, Peter? I'm not like those dirty gatekeepers in Hollywood. No, Peter, like you get your. Don't ever say that again. You get your freedom in my company, man. There's no dirty shit. It's up. It's clean over here. Don't worry about it. I'm a good man. I'll never make you pay to make your money. I'm against dirty business. I'm sorry. Because you guys are wicked people, you're dirty people. Obviously, you turned an innocent virgin man into a porn star all because of your selfishness. Because you want to see him have sex and you want to destroy his relationship with his wife. Because you're wicked people. You don't have a good heart. Obviously, you're actors. You act good. Obviously, but you're not good people. You're wicked people. Obviously, you know it. Yeah, I'm wicked people. Yeah, you're all wicked people. I'm the only one who's good. Sorry. That's the symbols in the Bible, how Jesus was good and everyone else is wicked in the world. Yeah. Symbols of you guys are wicked people, obviously. Can't do the good, man. Crazy people, man. Yeah, man. Yeah. Obviously. Will Peter help you sign the 7 team? No, before I hired Peter, I would have already signed my 7 team. Me and Vijay will personally sign the 7 team. Obviously. Photographers, graph designers, web designers, those guys we will sign, and the doc team, me and Vijay will sign all those guys ourselves. Whereas Peter will help me with the head chefs, obviously. Or maybe Peter might perhaps help me with the head chefs. But I might perhaps, because the head chefs I will hire a little bit later after I'll sign those guys a bit later after the other guys. So Peter can help me sign the head chefs. Pay them their $43,000 salary for the 2 years of work. So I'm sorry. Yeah. So Peter has to help me correct the script every morning from 9 to 12. We got 2 minute breaks, and then at 1 o'clock everyone eats lunch. 12 o'clock everyone eats lunch. We get 1 hour break. So I'll go out to lunch with VG and my 7 team. Peter can go out to lunch with his with his wife and get a Molo Toro and all that. So Sarah, and the limo driver will take him to a buffet restaurant where they can have all you can eat food. But you only have one. We get free drinks. Yeah, I'll have the team give you guys free drinks too. You drink as much soft drinks as you want, water or your soft drinks, obviously. And you have an all you can eat buffet. Guys, make sure you book a nice buffet restaurant, a good restaurant. That way they hear them eat good food. Some Sarah. And at 1 o'clock, they have to be back in the office. And then from Monday to Thursday, we do concert arts in the afternoon from 1 to 5. And they get 2 50-minute breaks. So 3.5 hours of concert arts. We discuss the world building, the clothing, the weapons, the armor, the characters, the demonic characters. Yeah. What do you want Erotat for Fool and all those demonic characters in Ephesus look like? As John Hound, Alan Lee, and the other guy are going to have to draw a lot of pictures for the world building of the lands and the characters. A lot of work. That's why you pay them a nice $2,000. They work hard for you. Some Sarah? Pay them a nice $200,000. That's like an amazing documentary, man. The documentary we filming the concert art meeting too, yeah, man. What will be the most fun first year, Ivan? The console arts, man. People even tell me, Ivan, I'm enjoying the console arts the most. Yeah, the console arts is the most fun. The least fun is probably writing the script. That's dirty because we have to constantly imagine and think about what we want to happen in the scenes. But writing the script will be pretty fun too, though. People are like, Ivan, I'm having a blast writing your script. Yeah, man, it's fun. I'm saying he's having a blast because my company's the documents filming us. We're having a blast, obviously. But the Zane script will not be difficult to write because we're going to be following the book. So everything is easier for me and Peter. But I told you we're probably going to omit a good like maybe 25% of what's in the book and add new stuff in the movie to make it more interesting. Peter will tell me, Ivan, cut this out. It won't translate well on screen. Hey Peter, what are you thinking of? And he tells me my ideas. And Moltoro tells me his ideas. His wife tells me her ideas, and we write an amazing script together. Sarah, how long will it take you to write the 3 volumes? Probably I don't know, like 6, 7, 8 months around there to write it. Around there. Hence why don't sign the actors until the script is done. Peter, we're not gonna sign the actors until the script is complete, man. We have to get the script done first. And once the script is officially done, the sacred script, obviously, the two servers now have to go to the office and start printing the scripts. That way, you prep for the actors and you put the scripts in the plane when they arrive. That way, they don't lose their scripts. I don't want my scripts getting leaked, Sarah. I don't want the movie script getting leaked. That's why I don't give them online script. Giving them online script is very unprofessional. Where they have to print it themselves. Don't do that. Give them a hard copy of the script. Sarah. Yeah. And then Fridays, me, VJ, and Peter do business calls in the afternoon. So Ivan, yeah, we only do business calls once a week, Peter, in the afternoon, and 4 days a week we gotta do the console arts. We have to get the console arts done, as the console arts are the foundation for the mask designers, the costume designers. I'm saying, why the workshop? It's a foundation. We need to know what kind of armor they're wearing in our world. What kind of weapons are they? What the weapons look like? What the world looks like. Console arts is a foundation for all the main stuff for set building, for what? For costumes, armor, and weapons, for designing the mask. It's the foundation. We need to know what everything looks like first before you make those calls. The set building, yeah. So Sarah, yeah, all right. Pew's like, yeah, I see your point, Ivan. Yeah, you know what I'm saying, Ivan, you know your shit. You guys know my shit. I know my shit. We have to get the console arts done before we make the calls for all those stuff. I'm not gonna